Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Persis Plays Rimworld. As always, there's a link in the video description to the playlist so you can skip around, watch them all in a row, and also the link to purchase the game on Steam if you like it and you'd like to play it for yourself. It's a real fun game. So, we're starting out right where we left off. Right now, we need meal sources, so I'm going to try to prioritize certain things. Edwards is still all infected, so Bambi's taking care of that. He's got a major case of infection. Hippo, in the meantime, I want this butcher table immediately. Let's get it moving. Okay, got the butcher table, good. And now let's start. I want all these beds and stuff. I want to try to get this done immediately so that we can actually sleep in beds. Like Bambi here. She's like, oh, finally, a bed. Oh, thank God. Ah, perfect. Nope. Get some walls to build. Perfect. You're going to have a nice sleepless night putting this stuff together. Okay, I'll let you go to sleep now. So, we're in the middle of a heat wave. It's 102 degrees outside in the middle of the night. And we have no electricity set up, and our heaters aren't set up, and our coolers aren't set up, and nothing's set up. So hopefully our guys won't die immediately. I mean, it is raining on them. This rat, no one's moved it. In the meantime, while they're sleeping, major break risk, Edwards. Why are you major break? Because you got initial heat stroke. Great. Boy. All right, well, you know what? Get up and get out. Start doing stuff. Man, we need so much. It's like we have to do everything at once, and unfortunately, we're getting heat stroke, infection, rat attacks, all that stuff right immediately. We've got a caravan. Okay. Who's our one social guy? Was Hippo. So Hippo is in a complete sleep. We're gonna have to see if we can trade with this guy. Wake up, do some trading because he's poor health. But they're trading human meat, cougar meat, squirrel meat. We're actually gonna need Nutrimune at some point, and we have steel to sell. They'll buy steel or components, but we really don't want to do too much of that. But we do want to start stockpiling some Nutrimune because that's going to be helpful later. And they've got some clothing and stuff like that, but for the meantime, we've got more pressing issues. So let's just buy some Nutrimune, and don't leave this out in the rain, please. Thank you. All right, so they're constructing. We have low food. We've got to start hunting stuff. So let's hunt this and this and this. And we've got a major break risk. Edwards is not happy, probably because he's got the infection. It's just this heat wave is wrecking everybody. How are we doing on the solar panel? Not really so good. Wild Boar Revenge, great. So Hippo, oh, man, just kill it. Shoot it with your gun. Don't punch it. Okay, great. Now, you're going to rest until healed. Bambi, you need to tend to Hippo. Let's go. Whew. Raid. Man, the hits just keep on coming. Where's the raid coming from? Is it from one of the edges of the maps? Alright, the outsiders are leaving because of the heat wave that happens simultaneously with the raid and with... Okay, here he is right here. Rinnick. He's an assassin. And he's got a steel knife. So what we're going to do... I mean, Hippo's kind of initial and whatever. You gotta come out here. Yeah, I know you need treatment, but we got a raid coming. And what I got to do is I got to draft them and kind of put them in place so that they can shoot this guy. Ah, got him. Okay. Now, I'm going to undraft you. You can go back to resting until healed. And what we can do with this guy, we can unforbid his knife. Well, it's actually in the stockpile, and we can strip him. The reason we want to strip him now before he dies is there's this weird thing in this game with... is that goddamn monkey eating our goddamn food? What the hell? Okay, do we have any of these done? Can we make this a prisoner bed? No, of course not. Edwards. Over here. This is important. Not that. Okay, Hippo. Are you tended? Good. Get up. We gotta get one of these rooms done so that we can capture that prisoner if possible. I mean, he's an assassin. You'd love to have an assassin in your colony, right? Go ahead. Work on the wall. Let's go. Hippo. Okay. Alright, yeah. Can I do this now? Prisoners. Perfect. Alright, so Bambi, capture him. Okay, Hippo's better. Bambi's captured Rinnick, the assassin, who is severely ill. He's got heat stroke, blood loss, you name it. Bambi, in the meantime, I need you to tend to this guy immediately. It's only 99 degrees. I don't think that would cause heat stroke just yet. And what we can also do when we capture a prisoner is we can chat and recruit them. And that's what Warden is in the work, is like, you know, they'll feed them and they'll try to say, hey, you want to join our colony? It's not like we all have heat stroke and can't get actual beds made or anything like that. But, you know, it is what it is. So hopefully that's how you get new colonists, and hopefully Rinnick will join our colony at some point. For right now, we are just a shambles. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to set also a new stockpile zone for the fridge right here. And for a start, we're going to clear everything, and we're just going to allow fine meals, lavish meal, nutrient paste, not survival meal because they don't go wrong. We want raw food, and kibble doesn't go bad either. We want that stuff in here, and what we don't want in here is the same stuff that... There we go. Perfect. We don't want rotten stuff there anyway. Alright, so now we've got this set up, and that's where once, of course, this all gets built. And Edwards, what are you doing? You're making a heater in the middle of heat stroke. Work on the generator. And you know what else we need? We're going to need some batteries too. Because this is solar. So I want, like... We don't have enough... Oh man. This is brutal. Okay, so that's a 1x2. So let's go ahead and... I want 1, 2, 3, like 4 of them, just like that. Just like that. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to make another little structure here, because you need the batteries to be indoors. So we're going to make that right here. Hippo, what are you doing? Feeding berries. Edwards, making the solar generator. Okay. Rinnick is getting a little better. We're still... Whew. What is this? A panther is attacking a turtle right on our doorstep. Could you kill the monkey? Extreme break risk. What the hell? Serious heat stroke. There's nothing I can do. We had a heat wave before I could even set up electricity. Mental break. Oh, God. Well, remember I said that when people get unhappy, they have mental breaks. Well, now, Hippo has a mental break, and he's gone berserk, which means he's just going to attack everybody. And luckily, the only people around... Ooh, I have some steel here. The only people around are that turtle. So hopefully, before everyone wakes up and tries to go about their business, Hippo can... We're actually going to need some of this, because we need steel. Hippo can stop being berserk. Oh, don't pick a fight with the panther, because it will win for sure. Because you're a dumb idiot and you're going berserk during heat stroke when I'm trying to get you to construct the things. Oh boy, that will prevent the heat stroke. And it's 101 degrees. Christ almighty. We got to keep people away from... Jeez. What are we doing? Eating food. We got to try to keep people away from him while he's berserk. Because the last thing I need is to have two colonists fighting each other, busting each other up. Oh, what do we have here? Panthers attacked after being harmed. Gee, I wonder why. Because dumb Hippo went up and kicked a panther in the face instead of even shooting him. Well, that's the end of Hippo's berserk rage, but now the panther is berserk too. So Edwards, guess what, buddy? It's you versus a panther in the showdown of death. Let's go. Come on. Don't melee attack things if you have a gun. Shoot it in the face. There we go. Keep shooting it. Bambi, rescue this idiot. Oops. If I right click, it's going to show me the whole planet again. Where is this idiot hippo? Oh, it's already getting rescued by our doggy. That's great. Alright, good. This is going to go bad if you don't haul it, so haul it. Edwards, finish killing this thing. For God's sake. Oh, good. Okay. Now let's turn this into a hospital bed. Turn this also into a hospital bed. Edwards, you're going to rest until healed. And then Bambi, once you get done moving the gun inside so that it doesn't rust in the rain, because our idiot, was it Hippo? Hippo, you're getting tended last because you went and picked a fight with a stupid panther, like a stupid dum-dum. Oh, you know what else I need to do? The other thing I have to stockpile in here is animal corpses. And we got to make sure not to have animal corpses here, because that's when we hunt things like this panther, we can put it in the freezer so that it doesn't go bad. All right, Edwards, are you better? Yes, you're better. Great. Now you can tend to Hippo. And how are we doing on meals? We have none. We have no meals whatsoever. Oh, the heat wave is over. Great. Edwards, you can get up and do whatever. You know what? Haul this panther. Or, you know what? Even better. Butcher it. What? Did I know? Oh, I didn't. What? What is this? Okay, hold on. First things first. Every time we make a new type of production thing, which in this case is a butcher table, we have to tell it like what to do, like butcher a creature or make a meal or, you know, make a hat or something like that. So right now we're telling it whenever you have a creature, butcher it. So that's what I forgot to do earlier, or maybe because it wasn't constructed yet. So now, you know, sign me cooking. Start butchering. And we got a villager named Kim, who's a veterinarian, has joined the colony. That's amazing. That's fantastic. So we just got a free villager immediately, which is good because our idiots like kick panthers and everything, and Kim does not want to do firefighting, unfortunately, but loves to doctor. So that's good because our idiots will just absolutely just kick panthers in the face for no reason whatsoever. Let's get like that, and construction is important. Mining, not so much. Art, take you off. You'll be our artist when and if we have a chance to do any of this stuff. And what else do we need? Cook. Well, actually, let's just look at Kim here and see what. Okay, so you can shoot kinda. Very good at animals and medicine, and that's that. All right. So as we get more people, we can kind of prioritize a little bit better. But for the meantime, boy, we just need everything done right now. So, Kim, Are you on construction? Yes, you are. And you're actually pretty good at it. So, where are you? You're doing panther meat. Okay. That's fine. We'll just leave you to it. Bambi's doing that. Hippo's getting better. And actually, yeah, that's fine. Need colonist beds, of course. You know what? I'm just gonna... You guys are shacking up together until I can get until I can get things figured out and start to get some semblance of order. We just get like event immediately, one after another. It's like this guy's gonna kick a panther, and then you're gonna have heat stroke, and then you're gonna have a raid, and you can't even get like your refrigerator done in time. It's brutal. Edwards, how you looking? Are you still sick? Nah, you're all right. Okay, Hippo is waking up and he's feeding pork to Edwards. You know what? Make the bed. Just make the bed. Because if there's one thing we need, it's a ton of beds. We still don't even have this done yet. This is a brutal day. Brutal. Construction failed. Look, it's just... the hits keep on coming. Okay, now we got new beds for colonists. Perfect. Great. We need batteries, which we have. Oh, man. Kim, let's get this wooden wall together. Hippo, where are you going? Going for a walk? Work on the power conduit. We really need this stuff. You guys can take a little break when we have, like, some kind of situation that's better than this misery that we're in right now. All right, come on. We got this stuff rusting away to nothing. Edwards cutting a teak tree. Kim, Bambi cutting a teak tree. Haul the component before it rusts to death. Whew, oh boy. Okay, starting to come together a little bit. Kim, what are you doing? You're doing power conduits. Okay, good. Power conduits, good. All right, we got this little building. Fine. Get the battery going. Top priority. We don't have any ranged weapons. One of the things we're going to do, and actually we'll just do it right now, do another production center. Make a crafting spot. And it's just a spot. Like, we don't even have to make it. And this is how we can make certain things. We can make doobies. We can make crappy clothes. We can make shivs, clubs. And what I want to do is make a couple short bows. So when these guys get like any time on their hands, they can go make some bows so that our guys can actually have some weapons. And whew, okay, the battery's going. Great. Kim, what are you doing? I want you to we need the power. We need to get the power to both the freezer, the stove, and the building here. Okay, they're moving. They're starting to do things. Whew. Man, this is rough. I don't think in any of my other games I've had as rough a start as this. But hey, makes for interesting YouTube watching. So we'll just try to soldier on and hopefully get this thing working. Once we get it off the ground, it's going to go a lot smoother. I promise. I promise. So everyone's sleeping. Except for Hippo, who's feeding Rinnick some raw meat, because we don't have stoves or anything. And Hippo's going for a walk. Well, guess what, Hippo? We need, more importantly than your walk, we need to start getting these power blueprints and stuff going. And now Hippo's sleeping outside. Good job. All right. All right. Let's get all this wood chopped. All right, because that gives something. Bambi doesn't do construction, but at least she can chop the wood, which will allow these other guys to construct quicker, because they don't have to chop it. So get that moving. Got the floors going in over here. Perfect. Bambi's working on our first bow. And boom, we have a bow. Alright, so Bambi, you're going to equip the bow. You made it. It means it's all you. We're going to have to get one for Kim as well. Actually, Kim's got like an armor vest on and stuff. And she came with a pistol. So we've got... Oh, Hippo doesn't have... Okay, so she's probably picked up Hippo's pistol. Alright, perfect. So hopefully we can get through this. Do we have... What do we want? We don't want human corpses here. What we also need, for the time being... Let's make a little area over here. It's called a dumping stockpile zone. And we'll just put it kind of out of sight, out of mind over here. And what's going to go in here is not animal corpses, because that goes in the freezer, but human corpses, not mechanoid corpses, and chunks, not chunks either. Alright, so just whenever we get corpses, they're going to go right there. And we don't want them here. Perfect. Alright, so that's one more thing done. Hopefully within a couple videos I'll have everything like started to get in a decent... Can I? Yeah. Okay. So the leather's going there, perfect. And once we get some kind of form to this, Bambi, cut the tree. Whew. This is rough. Alright, has cut a tree. Alright, good. Once we get a couple more colonists and we get our kind of like base starving, because, okay, hang on. We have no meat. Bambi's starving. What we got to do is whenever we have meat, now that the stove has power, we're going to do just forever. We're going to cook simple meals, which means to just take meals so you don't have to eat raw ass meat. So let's start hunting stuff, shall we? Just to get our food situation. Oh, we already got people on hunting. Kim, you're resting. Who isn't resting? You got a bolt action rifle. There you go. Hunt the alpaca. Okay. Just gonna hunt this guy. Bring it to the freezer, which is not a freezer yet. And then you're also gonna hunt this alpaca. This other one, that one's rotting. You don't want to eat it. Is there any other dead animals just sitting around that we can just like grab? Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to have you not assigned to cooking. Okay. So Bambi, we're going to pull you out in the middle of a sleep. I know you guys are close to breaking, but there's like we're just like totally prioritize butchering. And now prioritize cooking. There we go. That's our first simple meal. So now Bambi is going to start cooking meals so people don't have to eat raw ass meat. Kim is finishing off our like production / eating / cooking area, which is great. Although our freezer isn't done yet. What we're going to do is we're also going to set this cooler. What you have to do is set like for here, for the inside, and like does that have power? Yeah, okay. All this stuff, 70 degrees is fine. You want to set everything to room temperature. For our freezer, we actually want to set it, want to set it all the way down to something like 28, 30 degrees, so it's like below freezing. And if you got too much space and not enough coolers, you have to put multiple coolers, but that's fine. Let's start, Kim, what are you going to do? Let's do this one first. This is very important. Because once the freezer's done, this is going to get hauled. Major break. Hippo, what do you need? Everything. You slept outside because you're a bozo. Okay. Kim, you're my new construction guy, or girl. It's a female villager. Okay. We're starting to get there. Perfect. Alright. So now, what else do we need? We need lights. Oh, man. No one's got food. Actually, before we get lights, we need to hunt. We need food as a top priority. So, hunt. We're going to stop our construction there. We're going to hunt. There's already stuff slated for hunting. Escape pod. What is this? There's another person. Okay. Alright. So, here's what we're going to do. That's a hospital bed. We're going to get Bambi to rescue Pearson. And hopefully, with any luck, and let's also harvest these bushes while we're out here. With any luck, we can nurse Pearson back to health, and then we'll get a new colonist for a colony, which will help us with our labor shortages right now. There we go. Alright. Now, before you do that, tend to Pearson. And do I have to actually, like, guess? Gets food? No. Okay. So we don't have to actually, like, set it like we have to do with Rinnick here. Chat and recruit. We just have to give her food and get her better. She's got gunshots scratched. And hopefully, with any luck, she'll join our colony. We're just gonna go nuts with the beds until we can get it. You know what? Here. Alright, so this is actually going to be a medical bed, and this is going to be a... Oops. Not medical bed. Nope. Okay, so this is going to be where our guys sleep. This is our prisoners. These are medical beds. Nice. Alright, so now we're getting some meat. Stuff's moving along. Our dog is now hauling, because Regina, if you look, animals, they get trained to do certain things. So because we had someone set to doing animals and we checked these off, now Regina has been trained to, like, rescue people, haul things. We can train them to release, like, during a raid, but we actually don't want to do that because we want to keep Regina nice and safe. But they'll follow when Bambi's out there doing field work. It's going to be great. Edward's has gotten food poisoning. Great. That's because you didn't eat the meal, you ate the meat, you bozo. Great. So, let's keep this going. I'm going to harvest some of these raspberries, because that's free as well. We got a raid. Okay. Bean. Mr. Bean. And let's unforbid this stuff. Oh, man. Look at that. It's Bambi. Wait, who's the one that doesn't have a weapon? Hippo. Great. The rest of you guys... You got a date with Mr. Bean. And of course, Bambi was closer. Ugh. Where is everybody else? Where's Edwards and Kim? Look how far away. Bambi? You're drafted. I want you to shoot at him. He's an oaf. Nice. We killed him. We killed him dead. Alright. Unforbid this stuff. Undraft you. You're going to rest until healed. Pearson has joined our group, which is great. But it's a major break risk because you're sick. And everything else. Just rest until healed. Hippo. Whew. Alright, we got to undraft this guy. Undraft this guy. This is just like one thing after another after another. Alright. Feed Pearson. Okay. Bambi is sick. Kim wants you to tend to Bambi. We're going to get this stuff out of our living area. What we also need here is, so that the air conditioning can get into all these rooms, we actually want vents that go from the hallway to the room. We're going to need that. Hunter lacks range weapon. Yeah, I know, because I don't have enough right now. They're making our solar panels. Our batteries are charging up. Looks like most... Are you feeding a human? Drop that goddamn corpse. Get that goddamn corpse out of that thing. Do not feed human corpses. What the hell? Who can hunt? You have to hunt. You're going to the solar generator instead of hunting. Prioritize hunting. No. No. Kim. Forbid this. Just leave it there. Until we get some food, just leave it there. Trying to feed corpses to our people is not the most brilliant idea. Edwards, you're vomiting. Hippo, do you have a weapon? No, you don't. Equip this pistol. And then shoot the emu. Get closer. There you go. Shoot this pig, too, because he has the audacity to be hanging out inside our dining room. I don't know why. Did it get, like, made after him? Alright, now Bambi is... Okay, so now we're getting some meals. I think. I hope. How are we doing? Simple meal. Butcher creature. Bambi's just relaxing. You might want to, like, you know, get on the priority stuff here. Okay, where are you going? Resting. Fine. Alright, well, we got two recruits, basically, and one prisoner. This was quite the video. I've been trying to run around between everything else that went wrong. I've been trying to, like, get stuff done, and you're doing all at once with very few people. A mad animal. Just one thing after another. A mad chinchilla is on the loose. We're going to set hunt on that. And I'm also going to see what's going on with Pearson the miner. Pearson's actually pretty good at doctoring. That's good. We'll help with that. Get everyone on flick. You're going to help with wardening and constructing for damn sure. Actually, you're one of the best construction guys we have now. So that's good. Grow, fine. Plan cut, everyone can do. Smith, Taylor, Craft, good, fine. Alright. So now, and who's on hunting? Pearson. Well, they can all really shoot, so let's, like, put them all on just vague hunting, so sooner or later they'll get it going. Okay, so we've got all these different people together. We're starting to get our area looking reasonable. We still have issues with food. What's this? Man, free rat. I'll take it. Got that. Do we have any more raspberry bushes? I wanna start, yeah, harvesting raspberry bushes. There's actually a lot of raspberry bushes here. Good. And what we're also going to do is we had all this rich soil over here, right? Yeah, you see down here it says like fertile 140%. What I want to do is set up a zone, and it's going to be a growing zone, so we're going to make a nice big field. I don't know how big. Big. We want it pretty big, right? Pretty big. Nice big field. In that field, because it's all the plants have different like things that you need. Because we have nice rich soil, what we want to do is make corn. So that's one of the things that our colonists, when they get a chance to, are going to start planting corn there, and they're going to, you know, cut all this grass and all these trees down, and we'll start having corn. Colonists needs treatment, Edward, because you're fighting the man-eating evil chinchilla of death. And you're doing it with your fists instead of your gun, which I don't understand why they do that. Great, there you go. Now, get some treatment. Christ's sake. And Bambi, you're butchering. You're going to have to help Edwards here. And there's a turtle in the hospital room. Man. 10 to Edwards. Okay, so we got 3 people that are majorly looking to break. We got some food sort of, kind of getting done a little bit. We've got our battery. We're going to want another one of those like immediately. So let's get that going. We've got our freezer, and let's see, it's 44 degrees. So it's not keeping up. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to put another one of these in as well to try to get this down to freezing. Although we don't have any food that's gonna spoil anyway, but we may as well get it going. So this video's been going on for a little while. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I appreciate it very much if you're watching this video and this video series with all the ups and downs that have been happening. This is quite a thing. So in any case, I appreciate if you're watching this video series. I do enjoy the game a lot. I've just had some weird luck on the start of this one, but it's okay. We'll get there from here. So until next time, I'll catch you guys later.